your eyes, not because it will help you relax. Close them, because what you are about to hear may permanently change the way you experience reality. Right now, as these words enter your mind, you believe they are happening in the present moment, but science suggests something deeply unsettling. You have never experienced the present. Not once. Not when you were a child. Not yesterday. Not even now. The world around you appears immediate, instant, alive, but your brain is trapped behind layers of biological processing. Light reflects from objects. It enters your eyes. Electrical signals travel through millions of neurons. Your brain decodes the information. Then, and only then, does your conscious experience appear. Everything you see is delayed. Everything. The room around you, your hands, the screen in front of you, even these words. By the time your brain finishes constructing reality, the moment has already passed. You're always late, not by minutes, not by seconds, but by tiny fractions of time, enough to create a disturbing possibility. The now you think you inhabit may already be gone before you become aware of it. And if awareness always arrives late, when exactly does the present exist? Stay in the darkness. Imagine trying to touch the present itself. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, only now. Can you find it? Think carefully. The instant you identify a moment as now, it has already become the past. The present behaves like a horizon. No matter how far you travel, it remains out of reach. Scientists and philosophers have wrestled with this paradox for centuries. The present seems obvious, yet when examined closely, it begins to disappear. How long is the present moment? 1 second? Half a second? 1 millisecond? Cut time into smaller and smaller pieces. Soon you reach a terrifying realization. There may be no measurable present at all. Only an endless transition between what was and what will be. Your life feels continuous, like a flowing river. But perhaps that sensation is another construction of the brain, a useful illusion, a story told by neurons, a seamless narrative stitched together from countless fragments. You believe you are moving through time. But what if your brain is simply assembling snapshots fast enough to create the appearance of movement, like frames in a movie, like images projected onto a screen? Perhaps consciousness itself is not living inside time. Perhaps it is reconstructing it. Open your mind to the sky. Look upward. The stars seem present. They seem alive. They seem to exist above your head at this very moment. But many of them do not. Some of the stars visible in the night sky may already be dead, destroyed, gone. Their final explosions may have occurred before entire civilizations were born. Yet their light continues traveling through space, year after year, century after century, eventually reaching your eyes. You are looking into history, not the present. Every time you gaze into the cosmos, you are witnessing ghosts. The farther you look, the farther back in time you travel. The light from distant galaxies began its journey millions or even billions of years ago. The universe you see is not the universe that exists. It is the universe that existed. And the same principle applies much closer to home. The sunlight touching your face left the sun approximately 8 minutes ago. The voice of a person across the room takes time to reach you. Every sight, every sound, every sensation arrives late. Reality is a delayed broadcast. You have never observed the universe in real time. No living creature ever has. Now the question becomes darker. If every piece of information arrives after a delay, how can you ever know what reality is like at this exact instant? You cannot step outside your own awareness. You cannot compare your experience with reality itself. You only receive reports, signals, fragments. Your consciousness is locked inside a biological control room, watching screens, reading instruments, interpreting messages. The outside world remains forever beyond direct access. Everything you know about existence arrives through filters, through nerves, through assumptions, through prediction. You have never touched reality directly. You have only touched your brain's interpretation of it. The color red, the sound of music, the feeling of warmth. None of these experiences exist exactly as you perceive them in the external world. They are internal creations, translations, models, useful approximations. Your entire universe is being rendered inside your skull, moment by moment, frame by frame. And the strangest part? You never notice. The simulation feels perfect until you stop and examine it. Keep your eyes closed for a few more seconds. Imagine that somewhere in the universe, there exists a true present moment, a perfect now, a reality untouched by delay, untouched by interpretation, untouched by consciousness. Could you ever reach it? Could any mind ever experience it? Or is awareness itself the thing that creates the delay? The moment you become conscious of reality, the moment is already gone. Perhaps this is the deepest secret hidden inside ordinary life. Not that we are trapped in the past, but that the present was never ours to begin with. Every memory is the past. Every perception is the past. Every thought is the past. And by the time you finish hearing this final sentence, this moment too will have disappeared forever. Signal fading. The present is already left without you. Studio microphone.